Hi everybody, welcome back. We are back with our next DP with me, and we're going to work on the kitties again. So since last time, I only did a little bit. I did some of the dark green over here. I did a little bit of the blue over here. I did the black coming through here. But that's pretty much it since the last time you saw. But I got quite a few diamond paintings that I want to work on, but you know, I want to get through the ones that I have started. So right now, you know, I have a few that I'm not real worried about getting through, but the newer ones, you know, I want to get them completed so that you guys can see the completions of them and stuff like that. I will be having a completion video, hopefully not too far, maybe in a week or two, that is going to show you guys the the diner completion and the what's the other one that I finished? I don't remember what it is. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't remember what it was called. It's the, what is it? Oh, it's the cactus one. That's right. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, and then hopefully this one as well when it's completed. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. Hopefully you'll see that soon. So in this video, I figured let's isolate and work on this lotion bottle over here because that's a good, like condensed area that I can focus the camera on. So I gotta move it kind of to the side and zoom in, oops, for you guys here. And I'm using my pen from Miss Creations by Danny, my NYX's Notions tray. I could zoom in just a little bit more. So it looks like we've got maybe one, two, three, 4, 5 colors. Excuse me. 5 colors in it. So, we'll see if we could get it done. We might not get it done today, or in this video, but, you know. So I'm going to do number 19, which is the letter N, if I can find it. There we go. I don't really have this kitted up or anything like that. I'm just opening the bags as I go and putting the excess drills in baggies that I'm just putting like the label, cutting the label up or the bag up so that I remember what they are. Alright, so we're doing 19, which is N. So we're going to be working like right in here and over here. So how's everybody doing? I hope well. I hope everybody's doing pretty good. I'm doing okay. I'm tired right now, so if I sound sleepy, that's why. I don't know what it is this week. On my days off, I've just been sleeping like a lot, and I don't know why I'm so darn tired. I really don't, but I feel exhausted, like bad exhausted, you know, because I'm not really, I mean, honestly, I'm not doing a lot of physical activity or anything like that. I'm just exhausted. Even my husband was like, wow, you're sleeping a lot. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm exhausted. I don't know why. Maybe it's the heat. I don't know. We don't have the air conditioning on right at the moment. It gets pretty warm during the day here, but not so much at night. We do put the air on for the animals when we go to work, but when we're home, I just don't want to rack up that energy bill. Our solar panels are still not hooked up. I'm super frustrated with that. We had to put in a claim to the company that is charging us for, the billing company, because they've been charging us for these panels. We're making our payments on the panels, but we don't have any use. We don't have any. They don't work. They're not hooked up, so that's super frustrating. So I don't know how much of a money savings we're gonna have until they get hooked up, and we can see the difference. Hopefully we'll be able to see the difference, but I don't know why they're being such butt heads with hooking these up, because once they hook up the panel, then they've got to contact the energy company, and then they've got to come out and do their switch or whatever it is so that they're functional on the grid. But it's just aggravating. It's just aggravating. I want them hooked up. I want to hopefully see savings. It would be really nice if we could see the savings. But, so, I don't know. So, with me being tired, I don't know if it is because I am just hot or what. I don't think so. I mean, I guess that could be it, part of it, but I don't think that's all of it. You know what I mean? But we're doing good. The hubby and me are doing good. The animals are doing good. Izzy is a cutie pie. Of course he is. My husband's sister's in from out of town for like a month. And so, and she hasn't been in town for like a couple of years. So, when she came over the other night, or last night I should say it was, Izzy was kind of like super loud and barking at her, and kind of like acting like he was gonna nip at her and stuff, because he doesn't know her. And so it took him a little bit of time to kind of relax around her again, because it's been, like I said, 2 years since he's seen her. So that was a little bit stressful for a minute. Not long. He calmed down pretty quick. My husband has a way with him and gets him to relax and calm down pretty quickly. So I always forget when I'm doing this to kind of angle my pen so that you guys can see where I'm placing the diamond rather than just the top of my pen. So I'll try to remember. I try to remember, but sometimes I forget. Friday this coming Friday we're gonna take his sister to Meow Wolf It's hard to explain what it is. It's kind of like a museum, but it's like an interactive museum, kind of. And I don't even think that they consider themselves a museum. But you can look it up online for Denver. It's Meow, like a cat meow. MEOWOLF. Meow Wolf is what it's called. And they have our location, and I think, so our location, the Denver one was the latest one built. I think there's 2 other locations. I think there's one in, I want to say Vegas. I could be wrong on that, but I think there's one there, and I don't remember where the other one is, but there's two other ones, and they're different. So the one that we have here is completely different from the ones in the other states. And like I said, it's like kind of like an interactive museum, but it's interesting because you go in there and it's like you you have like a journey that you go on. They have a thing, like a card that you can swipe, and you can get like, there's like a story, you know, at least for ours, there's like missing people, supposedly, and you go around and you go to these, like these kiosk type things to get details and try to figure out where these missing people are. And then like all these different places, like all the different sections are set up like either different worlds or different towns or something like that. It's really interesting. If you I think it's called Meow Wolf Convergence Station, I believe is what it's called. But you can look it up, Meow Wolf Denver, Colorado, and see what it is. But we've been there before. My husband took me when it first opened up, and I really, really enjoyed it. I got overwhelmed. My anxiety was kicking in. I don't do good around a lot of people, and I get very overwhelmed by a lot of stimuli. So it is very stressful. So I am nervous about going because I know that I'm going to be stressed out. But I also know that I got through it last time, so I should be okay. I'm hoping. I'm hoping that I'll be okay. I wish I didn't have the anxiety that I do, but I don't want to go back on medicine. So like I used to be on Zoloft years ago, and I've told this story before. I weaned myself off of it, but so I don't want to go back on medicine. I don't want to take anxiety medicine or anything like that. I want to figure out ways to handle it on my own. So it's tough sometimes when you're in the situation. It's tough to keep yourself, you know, kind of grounded or whatever, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm just getting a bag to put the rest of these drills in because I did all of that color. And we're going to switch over to the next color. I think we'll go with, let me get this straight first. I think we'll go with possibly the O. I think the O is a good next color on this, which is number 27. And I have these all in this bag and I don't have them in order. So I have to look where I put these. I think it might be over here. There it is. So I kind of just look for the color and then find the bag. Because I still have them. See, I still have them in the little bags here. So just open them as I need them. So this is the O. So the O goes in here, if you can see that. And another thing about, I'm flipping back to the hot weather. Another thing about the hot weather is that, you know, if you use wax in your pen, like I do, the weather change will affect your wax. It makes it more gooey. At least the wax that I use, it makes it more gooey. So sometimes it's difficult to keep in the pen. But this one from Danny isn't doing too bad. So it's holding its own. So I feel like some of these are not in the right position. I'm diamond painting it with it kind of far away from my face, so I'm used to having it closer to me, but when I film, I have it further away from myself. So they might be askew. Askew. That's such a great word. I like using words that you don't hear very often, or at least I don't. They're cool to say. I'm rambling today, huh? I am rambling. Let's see. Is there anything else that we can talk about? Oh, our sunflowers are blooming now. Some of them, not all of them, but we had planted some sunflowers near my like on the side of the house. Well, it's more on the back of the house. Underneath the window that is in our laundry room. And I was hoping that they would spread out more than what they did, because the section is kind of big. Well, maybe not big, but it's probably about 3 feet wide by 2 feet deep is probably how big the section is where they're at. And so they bloomed kind of on either end and not in the middle of the section. So, or they sprouted up, I should say. So I'm hoping that throughout the years they'll spread some more. If they don't, that's okay. I can put other flowers in the middle there. But it looks like we might have 12 blooms of the sunflowers, because they're the individual stalks rather than the bunches, the plant that's a bunch. So it looks as though we should get 12. Right now there's only 2 that have bloomed, but there's buds on the other ones, so hopefully they'll bloom, you know, soon. See, my wax is getting all messy. Let me see if I can get some more wax on this. Get a little bit more wax on this. Now sometimes I empty my pen all the way of wax, and other times I will just put more wax on top. It depends on the structure of the wax, honestly, whether or not I put it right back on top. because what I've found is that if the wax is super stiff, like super hard, like when it's cold in here, it won't like I can't just put more wax on top. So but if it's soft like it is right now, I'm able to just put a little bit of extra wax on top, fill it out a little bit more. So that's what I did, because it's super pliable right now. I hope you guys are able to see. I'm trying to do this on an angle so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm hoping that this painting turns out good. I'm hoping that it looks cute when it's done, not too pixelated, because I want to hang it in my bathroom. So I'm hoping that it turns out pretty good. I'm recording this actually kind of late, because all day I was putting away drills. I got on Prime Day, I got a whole bunch of round drills and a whole bunch of square drills, and I got some blank canvases. So I got a picture ready that I turned into a cross stitch pattern for me to work on, and I'm going to do it in rounds and see how it turns out with no picture background, right? Because I think that's what everybody's worried about, is how good is it going to look if you're using rounds on a blank canvas, right? Because it doesn't cover up all of it. But honestly, I think it's still going to look pretty good. Me personally, I think it's still going to look pretty good. So I was getting that together today, and you'll be seeing that probably coming up very soon. There's only 2 colors on it that I don't really have enough of, but I think that I can manage. I have another diamond painting that I started that I don't think that I'm gonna finish, that has one of the colors that I need, so I might just steal from there. And then the other one, I don't need that much, so I'm wondering if maybe I'll get it in another painting or something like that, you know what I mean? That would be nice if I could get that, because it's literally only 2 colors and it's not that much that I need out of those 2 colors, but we'll see. We'll see. You guys will see that pretty soon. I'm going to work on this L up here. Yeah, because I'm excited to start that one so that we can see how that turns out. I don't have like Pattern Keeper or anything like that, so I'm going to have to like really pay attention to where I'm placing drills, so that I don't mess the pattern up, because I don't have anything that's gonna that I can like check off, so to speak, you know, like the Pattern Keeper does. So I'm so tired. Whew. It's hard for me to keep my eyes open right now. It's hard, but I'm hanging in there. I'm doing okay. And that got stuck on there. Yeah, I really hope that this one turns out and I can hang it in my bathroom because I think it's super cute. I think it's super cute. I'm also hoping to record outside this summer. I need to figure out the best way to set it up out there though, but I'm hoping that I can sit on my back porch and record for you guys, because we didn't utilize our backyard as much as I would have liked last year, so I want to utilize it more this year. And it's honestly not that loud back there, so recording is not necessarily something that it wouldn't be overwhelmingly loud or anything like that. I think it would be okay to record back there. We do have some kids in the neighborhood, but they're not loud. They're not loud kids. They stick to themselves pretty much. Play with each other and pretty quiet. So I'm not worried about like crazy noises or anything like that on the recording. We got a little bit more left on this bottle. After this, we've got the red and just that red highlight. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to find some royalty free, or music. I wanted to find some music that I could play in the background while I'm doing this, so that you guys aren't hearing so much dead space when I don't have anything to talk about. It's hard, man. It's hard doing this because you know what your everyday life is like, It's the same old, so trying to find conversation pieces when you don't have anybody directly talking back or joining in, it's kind of hard. That's why I want to start doing some live streams. I got to look into how to do that though, because I figured that I would need a dual camera setup, and then I need a streaming software, because I don't think that I have what I need on my computer. I could be wrong though, because the computer that I bought is it's set up for media performance, so I might have something on it already that will allow me to multicam stream, but I have to figure it out. So I have to look up videos. Man, my freaking eyes are closing on me. I'm like, everything's getting so blurry. I want to finish this bottle though. We only have a little bit more to go. I want to finish this bottle with you guys. I think it's interesting how big this bottle is, but I feel like it almost makes sense because one, it's closer to the camera, and two, it's cats. If you put a lotion bottle or a suntan lotion bottle next to a cat, it's gonna look kind of big. next to them, don't you think? So the proportion of this might be kind of accurate in a way if you take in those factors there, right? Do I still have you on camera? I do. Okay. I have a tendency of just doing this and not looking to see if I'm actually on camera or not. So a little bit more. And then I want to do, I've got a red color. Oh, I got wax on that last drill. There we go. I'm going to do a little bit of this red up here to finish that out. Let me get this color in a baggie here. We'll finish up that red color. And that bottle will pretty much be done outside of like that little white dot, which is just your 3865, which I'm not too worried about. C is number 10. Right here. So we also have a red down here at the bottom too, which is a different red. Almost done, guys. Almost. There's that red. And then the other red, let's see. The other red, is one shade off. That one. Well, one number off, I should say. Maybe not one shade now that I'm looking at it, but one number off. So it's more of an orangey red. This is so that first red that you saw was DMC 606, and this is 608. 2 numbers off. Two more drills, guys. 2 more drills. And we're done outside of 2 of those 3865s, which I'm not too worried about. I will get them in a minute because when I get those out, I'm going to probably fill in the cat's chest area because the 2 cats that are laying down have 3865 in their chest areas. So I'll probably wait to do those 2. We're going to zoom out just a tad. So we worked on this lotion bottle here, and I'm really glad that they didn't put any writing on it. You know what I mean? That makes it so much better when they didn't put writing on it, because if they would have, it would have been way too small. You wouldn't have been able to see anything. It would have been a nightmare. visually a nightmare. I overlapped some drills. I have a tendency of doing that, putting them kind of sideways on top of other drills. So that's what we did today. I think it looks good. I like the gradient colors on there. It makes it look a little bit more dimensional, right? So we're going to zoom all the way back out. Again, we're working on the kitty. So last time you saw me work on this portion of the towel, and then today we worked on that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll look into getting some music on in the background so we have a little bit less silence. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I know I just said it, but I said it again. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Hit that like button and leave me a comment. You know how much I love the comments, and I will get back to you hopefully within a week. And if you are a subscriber, hit that bell button. That will notify you every time I upload. Okay, you'll get a notification. All right, so thanks for joining me again. Gosh, I keep saying the same things. It's because I'm so tired. Well, you guys have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.